rigged decision right from day one with a conflicted judge who should have never been allowed to try this case, never. And we will fight for our Constitution. This is long from over.
Breaking news tonight, former President Donald Trump has been found guilty on all 34 counts in his New York hush money criminal trial. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto. The jury announced the verdict less than 3 hours ago. This is the first time a former U.S. president has ever been convicted on criminal felony charges. Shannon Handy joins us now live in studio with the very latest on this. Shannon?
Yeah, Carlo, obviously, we've all been monitoring this here in the newsroom and people across the country. This is a historic day. Trump is now the first former president ever in U.S. history to be convicted of a felony, in this case, 34 counts, which were laid out during a 6-week trial. Now, following the verdict, he addressed reporters outside the Manhattan courthouse. Take a listen.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. But the real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man, and it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution. Our whole country is being rigged right now. This was done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt an opponent, a political opponent. And I think it's just a disgrace. And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end and we'll win.
The jury deliberated for less than 12 hours before reaching their verdict. Again, Trump was found guilty on all 34 counts related to falsifying business records. The jury sided with prosecutors who said that Trump authorized a plan to falsify checks and related records in an effort to prevent voters from learning of an alleged sexual encounter with adult film star Stormy Daniels. Trump falsely recorded reimbursements he made to his former attorney, Michael Cohen, who had paid Daniels $130,000 for her silence, citing that money as legal expenses. Doing so is against New York State election law, which makes it a crime to promote the election of any person to office through unlawful means. Now, after the verdict, you can see here a crowd of people gathered in Times Square as well as the courthouse. Here's what a couple of them had to say.
I don't know what to say. I did not think that this was actually going to happen, and I can't believe it. It's about time he was held accountable for something. I can't believe it.
Man, I don't think that's really true. I mean, I don't know all the details about his case, but I truly think he didn't do it. My fault. Free Trump. And I just want to see the truth come out.
As for the upcoming presidential election, we can't say if this verdict will impact the vote, but Trump is still allowed to run for president, and if he won, hold that office. His conviction does not change that. Sentencing is scheduled for July 11th. Carlo?
Thank you, Shannon. Just about an hour ago, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg talked to the media about today's historic verdict. Bragg thanked the jury and said despite Trump's criticism of him and the jury, everyone, he says, did their job.
While this defendant may be unlike any other in American history, we arrived at this trial and ultimately today at this verdict in the same manner as every other case that comes through the courtroom doors, by following the facts and the law and doing so without fear or favor.
As Shannon mentioned, sentencing is set for July 11th. The judge could sentence Trump to probation or up to 4 years for each count in state prison with a maximum of 20 years. Bragg did not comment on the sentencing that he would recommend.